I guess it's on. Testing, testing. Ooh, I would hate to film this whole video and this mic not be on. Oh my goodness. Hey y'all, this is Regina back with Reggie's VSG Closet. And we're here today to just kind of go over and talk about being in an airport and just my fears that I had of flying. As you guys know, I did go out of town for Thanksgiving, and it's been years since I've been in an airport, since I've flown, and it was worth it. So I just had to get over my nerves and do it. But I used to thrive in an airport. I used to love traveling. I used to love being in an airport and flying. And I felt like a 5-year-old that had never flown before. I felt like an adult that had never flown before. I was excited and nervous all at the same time. And I just kind of wanted to help maybe ease the thoughts and minds of anybody else that is kind of going through the same situation that I've recently gone through. Y'all, the last time I flew was like 2019. So, you know, right. I was taking trips, and then it all halted March of 2020. You guys have to go. I'll link it up below. I was really sad I had to cancel my birthday trip to Disney because of all that was going on, but I had flights booked. Y'all, I have yet to use those credits. I've got to use those credits. They expire next year, February. So we may be getting a trip in pretty soon. But let's just jump on in on like my thoughts and feelings of this last trip that I recently went on. All right, y'all. So basically, just being in an airport for me is just, I don't know if there's anybody else out there like me, but like the energy in an airport screams like, I don't know, maybe it's because I don't go to the airport a lot. I don't have a job where I'm constantly flying. But for me, when I'm in an airport, it means vacation. I'm going out of town. This is a real true trip. Even though my last trip was a turn and burn, I left out Wednesday night, came back early Saturday morning. Still, like, I just love the feeling of being in an airport. So I was like, you know, with all of this that's been going on, it really just takes that like joy away from me. So I just thought I was like gonna feel like I was gonna go in, check my bags, go through TSA. I'm not gonna like be chill. I'm gonna be nervous the whole time. I've got to wear a mask the whole time I'm in there. Y'all, those doors opened into the Charleston International Airport, and y'all, like, it's just something about an airport. I felt so chill, so calm. Everyone had their mask on. Honestly, this last experience being in an airport, I felt so much more safe. Like if somebody's coughing or sneezing, they're wearing a mask. So I felt good. Like, I felt safe. I felt like I wasn't going to get sick or anything like that. I wasn't going to catch even the common cold in there, because it just felt like it made sense for people to just wear masks in an airport and on a flight, because we're in close corners on a flight, and just even the seats where you're like waiting for your flight, all those are connected. So it just felt good. I got in, I was able to check my bag. Just everybody that you talked to and interacted with was wearing a mask. I went through TSA. Now, the only thing that was a little different was when you check into TSA, they do take your ID and your boarding pass. And at one point they ask you to pull down your mask so that they can verify that you are the person on the ID that you handed. So that would be the one instance where you have to pull down your mask. It's 2 seconds. You pull down your mask, they see your face, you lift it back up, and you go on about your day. Everything else is the same with TSA, you know, of course, like the liquid rule and nothing over 4 ounces and just all of that the same. Take off your belt, shoes, all of that is just the same, normal. You go through the machine, you kind of do this whole stance. All of that is the same. Everybody's wearing masks. It's just, I felt like it was a safe, great interaction. once you get through TSA, or once I got through TSA, and again, this is my experience at the Charleston International Airport. I did fly into BWI and also into Charlotte. All airports have slight differences when it comes to check bags and what they want you to take out of your bag when you're going through TSA. But I'm just kind of speaking on my experience from my local airport. But getting through TSA, just everybody respected the rules of wearing the mask. The only people that I saw that really didn't have them on were smaller children, which made sense. It abided by the rules. Once you can go in, you know, of course, everything is the same. Like, nothing is different. Like, I even feel like my nerves about just being weird and being there, I don't know what it was, like why I had such a weird feeling about going and being in an airport. I don't know. I think my whole thing is when everything started, my whole thing was like the idea of recycled air, like on a flight. So that was where I think my whole fear came from. But everybody was very respectful. If you got something from like the canteen or one of the like Newport News type stands or Dunkin' Donuts, most people that sat, we have like little tables, kind of like things in the airport in the waiting area. People took off their masks to eat, but, you know, again, tried to stay away from people. I mean, me personally, I had my luggage next to me in like another chair. So that kind of, you know, signaled to other people, please don't sit next to me type thing. But all of that, everybody respected everybody's boundaries. Again, I thought it was a really good experience getting on the flight. I did not run into any Karens or Kens on any of my flights, so there was no issue. People kept their mask on. I think I had two flights where the snack cart came around. My flights were pretty quick, so there was one flight or two flights that did not have a snack car and one that did, or two that did, excuse me. And those two flights, when people were eating, they'd pull their mask down for a second to get a bite of their cookie. Y'all, just side note, biscotti, American Airlines, chef's kiss. That's like my favorite, y'all. I like fell asleep right after takeoff and woke up right as the snack car was like reaching my row. Yes, biscotti, hand it over. Like, hand it over. And that cranberry juice, y'all, that's like my favorite combo on a flight. Like, happy all day, every day. Low key, you really want 2 packs of biscottis, but I will settle for the one. But anyway, people pulled down their masks to eat, drink, pulled it right up when they were kind of chewing or swallowing. Like, you know, it was very, very respectful from my point of view. Of course, a plane is pretty long, so all I could see was my row and the row next to it. I don't know if anybody had any issues. It didn't seem to be any commotion or anything on any of my flights. And again, I flew from Charleston to Charlotte, Charlotte to BWI, Baltimore, and back. Baltimore, BWI to Charlotte, Charlotte to Charleston. So, you know, it just didn't, I mean, I don't want to say I wanted to like witness anything crazy, but sometimes people get good footage when they witness crazy stuff, but that stuff can be dangerous. So I would never like wish that upon any flight that I'm on. Like, turbulence is enough. Like, y'all, I hate taking off, but I love landing when it comes to a flight. So anything in between that adds stress or commotion to anybody on the flight, including myself, it's a no-go. So I'm just not with it. But again, on the flight, when people ate and drank, I felt comfortable. I didn't feel like I was in danger of any sort. So, I mean, all in all, the experience was really good. Like, I don't know, hopefully this does help someone. Y'all know when I film these videos, I never have anything like fully 100% planned, but I just wanted to kind of give you my experience on my last flight, and just know that I'm ready to book another one. Low-key trying to get a Disney flight in before the end of the year. Will it happen? I have no idea, but it is what it is. Y'all will find out. Definitely probably be the first to know once I book these tickets, if I make it happen, y'all. It is a 8-hour drive. I do not want to drive to Disney. Will I drive to Disney? Disney might be the one thing I'm willing to drive to because I really want to go. I really just want to be there during Christmas, holiday season, and see the decorations and see the costume changes, Mickey and Minnie in their Christmas get-ups. Like, I want to go and be a part of the festive scene. Y'all, if life were perfect, I would be living in Orlando and I would be a full-time Disney content creator in the park all day, every day, doing all kinds of stuff. But I am not. That is not the current life. But the point of this video, before I get off topic, is that I felt comfortable flying. I felt good flying. And if this helps you in any way, book that flight. Just book it. This is a sign for you to book the flight that you've been wanting to book. You've been wanting to go to Vegas, go. You've been wanting to go to Austin, Texas, go. You've been wanting to go to Orlando to hit up Disney and Universal, go. Just book it and go and enjoy yourself. And the flights, they are the same as they used to be pre all of this mess. So just book it and go and have a good time and don't even think about it. And life is going to be wonderful once you get to your destination and you get there within an hour, 2-3 hours instead of a 5-6 hour car ride, because that is not the life that I live. But I hope this was helpful to someone. As always, I love you guys so much. Vlogmas, we're here for it. We're working hard. We're getting things done. So as always, I love y'all so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.